This vlog is sponsored by Online Media Solutions. If you're looking to increase customers and grow your business, say hello at onlinemediasolutions.co.uk. Quote Blue for a special discount.
You're here today, you're remembering somebody, aren't you?
Yeah, my dad, he passed in September. Me and my dad used to have season tickets and we've been coming since Gillingham. And now Finn's took it over. But we come every day, every game, speak to him, tell him how well we're doing. And I'm just proud that he got to see us be great and I got to see us be great with my dad. And it's, yeah, I just like coming in. I look like a drug dealer, but I've got a little bit of him in a bag. And I bring him to every home game with me. So he's here in his spirit.
Some of his ashes are scattered here.
Yeah, they're scattered there. A little bit of him there. But then I bring a bit of him every game. And whenever we go somewhere, he goes with me. But it's hard coming to the games without my dad. I have to pay for my own parking. It's the little things. But yeah, I like this garden to come, because if I didn't have this, I don't know where I'd be able to go and speak to him and stuff. But this is just a place where I come and speak to my dad.
So Christmas, because you only just lost him, haven't you?
Yeah, September I lost him, so. But he never liked Christmas anyway, he was a bit of a bar humbug. But yeah, it's kind of hard.
Listen, enjoy the game. What's your dad called?
Bob.
Bob. We're remembering Bob.
Thank you.
Have a good Christmas.
We will do.
You wouldn't normally, as a cricketer, have played at Christmas. What do you think it's like playing at Christmas?
Well, you can tell. Look at this. I've got everything on. I've got thermal vests. I've got my scarf, and it's nobody's scarf. It's one from Marks and Spencer's. I came here, I can tell you, when it was first built. You can tell how long ago. And these car parks were just cinders and so on. And everybody was saying, well, nobody's ever going to go and watch football there. So just how times have changed.
Is Christmas a good time for sport, do you think?
I think it's fabulous. I mean, I'm sport daft. I watch all sorts. I'm certainly into the darts. I'll watch that through to the new year. I'll be at a football match on Boxing Day, either up at Accrington Stanley, where that's my own club, or if my missus has it where, we'll be up at Darlington in the National League North. We're season ticket holders at York and at Accrington.
I guess you're expecting a City win today, are you?
Yeah, I am, and I've not been here. I can tell you, I'm going to drop a name now. The first time I came, when I told you, and it were all cinders round here, and I sat next to Rodney Marsh, and what a brilliant bloke he was. We had a great time.
He's a good bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, fabulous.
So you're going for a City win?
I am. They're playing Crystal Palace.
Abroad, and a lot of the lads, a lot of the players these days will have played abroad, and it's pretty much a shutdown. But it's a bit special. It's a tradition which I don't think anyone wants to give up. It's a busy time for footballers. Not that they'll get loads of sympathy, but it is a busy time. The games come thick and fast, and it's a time where you can actually catch up if you need to in the league by getting a little run together. And also on the other hand, it's a time where you can drop points and suddenly start to fall back.
I'm from Guernsey today in the Channel Islands.
That's a long way, isn't it?
It is a long way, but I come every home game that I can get to.
Do you worry about the weather at this time
Yep,
of year?
very much so. If in the event of fog, we could be stuck here for the whole of Christmas.
Thankfully, you didn't come by Gatwick.
I know, thank goodness for that.
That would have been a problem.
I was watching the progress of that for the last 2 days, hoping that it didn't affect Manchester, and still hoping it doesn't affect us getting home again. I remember one of the very first games I went to with my dad in 1978, snow all over the pitch, and they just carried on with an orange ball. None of this worrying, there was absolutely no question that the game would be stopped. I unfortunately can't remember the opposition, but it was a good experience, cold but good.
Well, football and Christmas are fantastic. They've always gone together, haven't they? Football fans, festive, Boxing Day. But they can cause a lot of problems for the match day going fan, because obviously the other halves who don't go, it can be the complete opposite to what we see it. So, I mean, if my wife's watching this one, she'll now know we're going Boxing Day to Leicester away. But Leicester fixture, the predominantly, it'll be a popular game for City fans. Their minds swing straight back to sort of Boxing Day, 1988 or 89 was it, when we descended on Stoke in fancy dress. It's just a festive spirit again. Always, looks, but again, it causes problems and travel as well. The trains don't run on these times of year, so for the travelling fans, it can be a pain. But it's part of Christmas. I mean, when it hits December, that's the first one I look for. We've got Boxing Day. What grief's that going to cause me? I'm going to work my way around that one, but generally do tend to work a way around it, but it's a lot of pain up afterwards.
You wouldn't miss again though, would you?
No, I mean this is what, the 7th of 9 fixtures in December, So that's a busy old time of the year. And I know the hierarchy of the football, they want a break, but a break in December of football, couldn't have that. What will we do with ourselves? More Christmas shopping, which I've still not done yet because of the time spent going football. So what are we now, the 22nd? So yeah, it plays a massive part in both ways for and against.
Have a happy Christmas.
And you, Ian, all the best.
So what does Christmas as an ex-footballer, ex-director mean to you?
Oh, it means plenty of football, plenty of family time and a lot of rest.
Well, you wouldn't not want to play, would you, over Christmas?
No, Christmas is a very special occasion where the fans are on holiday, the fans are in a festive mood, they want to come and celebrate with the supporters, with the team, and to get as many games in as possible. It's family time. You know, if you're a main supporter, the best time to bring your family to a game is at the Christmas period when it's really festive, everybody's cheery, unless you get a bad result, of course.
What was it like as a player? Did you hate it because you had to train on Christmas Day and all that stuff?
No, you got used to it as part of your career, you know, your profession. You had to get yourself prepared for the games. Difficult time. You had to obviously had a bit of luck without any injuries, and you scored because we only had at that time no substitutes. So really, you had to look after yourself and be prepared to give your best. But it was tiring at the end of Christmas.
Happy Christmas. City going to win today?
Yeah, I think City are going to win today, and it's going to be an interesting run up to the January the 3rd game against Liverpool. So we're all looking forward to the next few games, get plenty of points in the bag, and keep the pressure on Liverpool.
Does watching football at Christmas mean to you?
It's all Christmas, isn't it? It's getting out, mates, family, friends. I'll say having a beer, but I'm having a bottle.
You dress for the part, aren't you?
Some idiot, local idiot
Was that elf made?
That's terrible, Ian. That's not even funny. Well, yeah. But no, it's part of Christmas, isn't it? This is why the winter breaks that they're talking about for future years is going to destroy the Christmas period for most of us, because everybody likes coming out, freezing the nads off, sat in football, hopefully winning, more recently winning. I've been there in the grey days when we'd probably just be happy to get back into the club.
Listen, this is your family here, isn't it?
Yes, that's my sister, my daughter, and the ball and chain.
So, be honest, when it comes to Boxing Day, I know we're away this year at Leicester, you're glad to get rid of them, aren't you?
I can't be honest, can I? You turn the camera off, I get it. Of course I wouldn't be glad to get rid of them on Boxing Day, Ian. Thank you very much for that. Merry Christmas, stitching me up. No, I don't do many away games like I used to. My main concentration is getting here, so I'll be spending Boxing Day with these charming people. Thank you for digging a big hole for me.
Lovely. Enjoy. Have a happy Christmas.
And you too, Ian, and the rest of the City family.
Merry Christmas to begin with.
Same to you, mate.
So playing at Christmas when you're a player and watching now as you do you enjoy Christmas? Is it special?
Yeah, I mean it always was, but even more so when you're spending time with your family, because it's quite difficult to do so, especially playing away from home. I mean, I can remember when we were playing away on Boxing Day or on New Year's Day, and you're having to be vigilant in terms of your preparation, whereas all your friends and your family are out celebrating, enjoying it. Especially as a young man, as you get older now and you've got young children yourself, it has a different dimension to it altogether. But back in the day, it was at the same time what you were getting paid to do. When all your mates were having a really good time out and about, you kind of thought, what would that be like? But you wouldn't have swapped it. You were wearing a City shirt, so it didn't make a difference. But it was a different time, and it kind of passed you by, really.
What's the best Christmas, personally or professionally, that you've ever had?
Oh, mate, you know what? I'd have to say just being with family. When they're able to really appreciate it. So young children, me and my eldest son Zach, all together with Joe. Just family stuff, but of an age where they know what it's all about, kind of thing. Yeah.
You still get presents?
Usually get socks and underwear, really. Yeah. Just changes in size, isn't it?
Best thing's a City win, isn't it?
Oh, always, mate. Always a City win.
The Christmas Day was always hard to train. You had a bit of banter with the lads, etc. But you did want to be with your families. But come Boxing Day, it's something special to play over Christmas, a special feel. Loved playing on Christmas Day, didn't like training on Boxing Day, didn't like training on Christmas Day. Just something you wanted to be at home. I think they should make it compulsory, no Christmas Day training for any club, and then everybody's the same.
What's the best memory you've ever had of Christmas? It can be personal if you want.
Well, yesterday I went to Lapland with the kids as a surprise. I woke them up first thing in the morning, 5:30. We got the 7:30 flight day return on the Huskies, the Sleighs, meet the big man himself. So yesterday, that's top of the list at the moment.
Brilliant. Have a good day, Michael.
Cheers. Thanks.
Yeah, I took my girlfriend, who's my partner now, to a boxing game against West Brom some years ago at Main Road, and she got frostbite.
Frostbite?
Frostbite, yes.
So she's never forgiven you?
Never forgiven me for that game, and it was a 0-0 that day, on Boxing Day. She's been to a few, but she's never been to this stadium, but she enjoyed going, but she hasn't been for a long time.
And that's why you've got so many layers on today,
Yeah,
is it?
I have, that's it, yeah.
You confident of a win today?
Definitely today, yeah. The only other time we were definitely a few weeks ago when we played Chelsea, well, that's definite. We're going to win, but we lost. But every other game up to now, I think I've been confident that we're going to win.
Have a good Christmas.
Thank you very much. Same to you, young man.
Where do you come from for today's game?
Hey, we've come from Montreal, Canada, actually.
So what's it like in Montreal at this time of the year compared to Manchester?
It's normally pretty cold. We actually dress up more just to go to the pub to watch the game than we've dressed today just to go and watch the game live. So yeah, it's definitely colder.
Does all the sport continue in Montreal then over Christmas, or does it stop? Like
It does. The hockey players do take a break, so it's the peak of the hockey season right now. So, but they do take a break. It's not like over here where football is throughout the holidays. It's even more games, right? In fact, so. But it's fun for us because the fans and we get to watch the games on our days off, so it's kind of cool that way.
So you're expecting to see a good win today?
Oh yeah, definitely. I didn't come all that way to see a loss. So yeah, no, for sure we're going to win against Crystal Palace. So.
Are there a lot of City fans out there where you live?
We have actually in Montreal, all over Canada. There's different supporters club. Mark and I started the Montreal branch with other founder members with us. So yeah, it's fun. We get together for the big games in the pub and we go and watch it, and with other supporters club too, like Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal. They all have supporters clubs out there. So it's nice to see City growing as a brand internationally. All these supporters clubs all over the world now that are popping up, and we get together via Instagram and Twitter and so on for the big games too. So yeah, it's cool. We saw each other in New York, right? That was fun. I was wicked at the International Cup, so that was good.
So has she made you into a City fan, or what makes you a City fan?
I think it was me who converted her when she moved to Manchester with me.
So you're a local?
Yeah, I'm a local boy. Stockport.
And how excited is it to be here then at Christmas?
Oh, I love it. I love coming to these games now, especially living abroad. I'm always watching them on the TV. And to now come here and see the team live, it's unbelievable.
And you're here in Tudor's room. That's all this memorabilia around the walls. Pretty special in here, isn't it?
Oh yeah. We've been taking photos of everything in here. It's just brilliant. It's so cool.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you. Thanks, Ian. Good work. Keep it up.
Remember, if you email for a quote, quote blue for a special discount.